Hola amigas. If you watched last week's video, I gave some self-care tips as a necessity in life to keep going even when life gets hard. This week, I want you to see it as a luxurious bonus, a plus. So if you haven't seen last week's video, I recommend that you go watch that first so that way you can do the internal work that we talked about then and then come back to this video so you can continue in your beauty journey. We're gonna grow together as a channel. This, in addition to having good mental hygiene, you're gonna feel so confident and beautiful in your own skin. I want us to sit down and learn about color theory, because understanding color theory can completely change how you see yourself and how you see the beauty in others. Before jumping in, I want to share that I think booking that special lady in your life, a one-on-one session with an experienced makeup artist, would be such a great gift this holiday season. Whether it's for your teenage daughter, your mom, or that special lady in your life, giving that hands-on education can really boost someone's confidence. It's gonna be a gift that keeps on giving. The more you know, the more you're gonna feel better about it. Understanding color theory is the difference between putting on a lipstick that looks weird and washes you out versus one that makes you feel, oh, this looks really good on me. Well, that's color theory. That's why it looks so good on you, because it's your shade. My tips on looking for makeup artists that's local to your area would be looking on Facebook or Instagram. Those are great places to find makeup artists. It could be in those like Facebook groups. You search on Instagram like hashtag your city's makeup artist. Look in the hashtags. You'll find that's where local artists will put up their style of work or something known as a portfolio. So that way you can see the type of work that that artist does so that you can book with the style that you like. That's my next point. Book with an artist whose style matches your vision. Don't book with somebody who does like natural, soft glam and like expect a full contour beat face if that's not something they do, and vice versa. Don't book a full glam artist and expect them to do something supernatural. I'm not saying they can't, I'm not dogging on anyone, but if that's not their style or that's not what they're advertising, just don't book that. Don't devalue their time. If someone's work really speaks to you, but they're out of your budget, either lower your expectations or plan a budget for the experience that you want. I feel like that's something that shouldn't have to be said, but I'm gonna hold your hand and say, book with the artist who complements the style you're wanting. Keep that in mind when you book these sessions. And with the holidays coming up, remember that retail and beauty professionals are swamped. If you're booking that one-on-one session, some people offer like a gift card, or maybe plan that one-on-one session after the New Year's when like everything calms down. But just keep in mind that we're all human. We're all gonna experience these lovely next months together. I think it's one of the most thoughtful gifts you can give. Time, care, and the confidence that comes with learning how to take care of yourself. Looking back as a 30-year-old, if somebody would have booked that for like a quinceañera or like my sweet 16, I think that would have been a great gift. Okay, so let's get into it. Color theory for beginners. Skin tone. What is skin tone? That's the surface of your skin. So we have light, medium, tan, deep, and depending on how much sun you get, it can change. Think of yourself like the canvas. That's what everyone sees right away, is your skin tone versus your undertone. Undertone is the color beneath your skin. This is something that never changes, even if you're tan. There are three main undertones: cool, warm, and neutral. You can usually find your undertone by looking at the veins on your wrist. If they look blue or purple, it's cool tone. If they look green, you're warm. And if you can't tell, that's a neutral shade. You can't see it on your wrist, you can see it right here. Nurses love me. You can see mine's blue or purple, so I am more cool tone. And once you know your undertones, you'll start to see why certain clothes or lipsticks make you look radiant while others wash you out. When you wear colors that complement your undertone, that's when you usually feel your most confident, because everything feels like in harmony. Match that with like a healthy mindset, you feel great. You feel unstoppable, and I want that for you. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still learning. I never took an art class. Yes, I went to cosmetology school. You know, we learned about it. It didn't stick. Later on in life, I had come to find out I can't see green or red, which is wild. I should be sad about it, but if I'm being honest with you, it just validated why I struggled so much, especially as a hairdresser. Red and green, those colors are huge for formulating hair colors. This is me being vulnerable, this is me being honest. I struggle with that. You know, I did makeup for so long, but I could usually tell when something was in harmony, like something looked good on somebody. So on that note, I just renewed my license last month, celebrating 10 years as a licensed cosmetologist. Holy crap. What? Go me, your colorblind bestie. Just a little bit more background about me. I did a lot of work assisting. I put in my time. I was the assistant that I would want myself to have. And you know, looking at it 10 years later, I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to take the lead. I'm ready to master my craft. And thank you. Thank you for being my client. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you so much for choosing me to give you an experience, for shampooing you, for cutting your hair. I love hair cutting. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. I want us to understand that we all come in different shapes, different sizes, different colors, and that's something to celebrate. Like, you are beautiful, and understanding your undertones. It's not about changing yourself, it's about knowing your beauty that's already there and enhancing it. I think that's why I'm doing these videos, not only to connect with my audience, it's a great way for me to look back and to see my growth. I want to learn as much as I can to pass on all this information to you. Let's enter our soft girl era together. And anyways, if this video helped you understand color theory a little bit better, below I will be linking a couple of videos of some creators who better explain color theory and give you examples before you go in and step into your local Sephora, Ulta, MAC. Just kind of do your own research before you go in. I get that booking a session like this is an investment. Once you know what you're looking for, it's so much easier to like break the rules, step into your local drugstore, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, what have it, and buy makeup that's meant for you, versus being in a situation where you're a little desperate, you have a date that night or an event coming up that weekend and you can't make it out to like higher end stores where there is an associate to help you. Investing in that one-on-one session will give you like the confidence, the knowledge to be able to go and just pick up something at your local Walmart, Maybelline, L'Oreal. I love seeing when people can make foundation out of primary colors. They'll go in and just kind of like, I don't know if you've seen those videos. I'll tag one below too. That's some skills. Learning and mastering color theory, you will be able to do that. That should be my goal for 2026, like, is to be able to make foundation out of primary colors. That's color theory, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Get that bag this week, get these goals, hit those marks, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.